Alina and you're on the Personal Spirit channel. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And today I'm answering a few questions that I'm getting again and again, and I decided that the best way I can answer is just to film a short live stream. First of all, I want to say that in my video number 30 on the same channel, you can find more questions and answers about my work, about coaching, about what I do, and other information that can be useful and help you to decide if I'm a good match for you in your specific case. So today I'm answering only 3 questions, and here I have them here. And the first is, do you have a degree in psychology? And another question, if you work with psychological illness or PTSD. So this is like one question that has 2 parts. The first part is about my education, and I have a bachelor degree on behavior science from Ben Gurion University of Negev. It's an Israeli university, and behavior science degree means that I learned courses on psychology, anthropology, psychological courses, and also sociology, and I don't have a degree in psychology. Also, in order to be a psychologist, person needs a master's degree in psychology and practice, and it's definitely not what I have. Also, the question about PTSD and work with different disorders. I don't work with illness, with disorders. I work with decision-making processes, with analyzing situation, and this is something very different. I work with healthy people, so my clients are not my patients, and what we do is a collaborative coaching work that helps my client to find their answers and find what decisions they want to make, why are they making this or other decision. It helps them to see situation clearly and to understand better what kind of decisions they are making and why they're choosing this over that. Talking about this question. Another question is, what if I'm not spiritual? I don't believe in God, karma, our ability to communicate with the universe and all this stuff. This question and question like this I'm getting from time to time, and of course I respect my clients and I respect their values and their belief systems. So if they are not spiritual, of course I will not put any pressure on them, let's say it like this, and I will not try to convince them to become spiritual in this way or another. From another perspective, let's say I want you to pay attention that I'm a spiritual person, that I believe in God, I believe in karma, I believe in our ability to communicate with the universe, to have intuition, and all this stuff, like it was an equation. And you need to be, of course I will not I will not talk about those topics too much if it's not something that my client believe and appreciate us to see things from this perspective. But anyway, I want you to pay attention and to keep in mind that I am a spiritual person, and of course it influences my worldview and the perspective I'm seeing things. And you need to decide if it's okay for you to work with a spiritual person, of course, that will respect your values and pay to attention that you're not spiritual. So yeah, from one more place, I want you to think why you're still interested in my services, if you know that I'm spiritual and you're not. But of course, I am always glad to work with different people, and I'm excited to see things from their perspective and from their worldview, and I think that it enriches my world, and I'm always open to work with clients, including clients that are not spiritual. In a questionnaire, you will have a question if you're spiritual, in order to make our work more effective. Please mention the true answer to this question, so I will know how to approach your situation and how to make our work more smooth and effective. Okay, last and not least, the question I want to answer today is, how can you help me make a decision on a topic that you are not familiar with? So the decision is something that you are making, and I don't need to be familiar with specific field of your work or specific life situations that you're facing. No specialist, no matter if it's a coach, psychologist, know and have been in all life situations that their clients are facing, and that's normal. The specialist need to provide the client tools and help them to understand what kind of decisions they need to make, with understanding why it's important for the client, what are the client values, what are the priorities, what are the deal breakers, why this decision is important, what is the biggest danger in this decision, how can we avoid some risks. And we are just structurizing and analyzing the situation together, and the client, definitely the client, is making a decision with all those tools that I or other specialist is providing to the client. I hope this answers your questions. Again, more questions and answers you can see in my video number 30. And if you have some more questions that are not mentioned, not here and not in a previous video, please write them down, and I will be glad to include them in my future questions and answers videos. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.